Hi, Zachariel here to talk about study abroad opportunities here on Widener's campus. I'm joined by Robert Kushner, a Widener student who has information about a new program at Widener. Rob, can you tell us about Technion?
Sure. So Technion's a university located in Israel. It's located in Haifa, and it's one of the premier science and technology universities in the world. It's known mainly for their engineering achievements.
And the program here at Widener, who started that or who's trying to start it?
So that was started by Dr. Mirsky about when we were around freshman year. He started looking into it, and it got approved, I believe, somewhere between our sophomore and junior year in the summer. And basically the program involves taking classes over there instead of here at Widener.
And what department does Dr. Mirsky work in?
Dr. Mirsky is a civil engineer, and he started it with civil, so the idea is that the civil engineer who wanted to go abroad to a country and a good university that has lots of engineering opportunities can go over there and take classes and see engineering through a different lens.
Okay, and you said civil engineering, but Technion is for engineering, business, and is there another major?
I believe computer science, but I'm not 100% sure. I know they're trying to grow the program as well, so that way it becomes kind of a partner, kind of like what we have that school in China. When I think his goal is to make it kind of a partnership where they're sending students to us and we're sending students to them.
All right, very interesting. A big topic which comes up a lot is cost. What is the cost of a study abroad opportunity at Technion?
Well, the tuition is kind of like a tuition exchange, like a normal study abroad program where whatever you pay here, you pay there. But there may be extra costs for food, transportation, because their colleges are close to America. They're like a mix of European and American colleges, and you believe you're kind of like in a study abroad village kind of area where it's only it's a bunch of study abroad kids, but you have like an apartment. So you have a kitchen, so if you want to go, you have to buy your own food. If you want to go traveling, you have to pay for that because you won't have your car like you would here. So there are other costs just to do fun things, and their school schedule is slightly different too, which could add additional costs. Like on Fridays and Saturdays, everything's closed down at the university for Shabbat. So on those days, you'd have to provide your own food. The cafe isn't open those days for students to go and eat at. So you'd have to buy food for those days and know that, okay, you're going to have to cook on your own, you have to go out shopping for stuff. But you'd have to know to do it in advance.
And another thing that came up is there's a possibility of having an internship when you're in Israel.
Yeah, I've definitely heard about that. One student's already done it. They've extended to internships, and I know apparently the Murski's also talked about maybe teaming up with research too. I'm not 100% sure. I know he's trying to work on that. I'm not sure of any students who's done it, but I know the idea is that you would live there or the company would provide you housing, and you'd go and kind of do like a co-op. You'd work over there for whatever amount of months. But the only thing with that is I'm not sure how the travel costs would be arranged, and that's going to be the same. That could be an extra cost that really would affect travel costs getting there, but even traveling just in the city too when you're at your internship. So it might not be as simple as it is here.
With the current political situation in Israel, how does that affect this program?
I think it could potentially make people more hesitant, especially just the situation in the Middle East in general. It is safe. It's very safe over there, but, I know a lot of parents, and I was over in Israel, my cousins and stuff was going on. You watch the news constantly. You get updates constantly. So it is very safe. They're within the Iron Dome range, and they're in Haifa, which is a major city, so it's very safe. They have alarms and everything else, and Haifa hasn't been targeted very often. So it's not one of the major cities that is targeted, but it is definitely, I think, will discourage people. It could potentially discourage students.
In conclusion, Widener is looking to expand study abroad opportunities around the globe. We recently announced a study abroad program in Greece, and there are rumors of programs in the Netherlands and Denmark. And thank you, Rob, for helping out today. Peace out.